All right. What is up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. I wanted to pull up some things for you all and really go over, the best way for us to profit the right way as fast as possible in these markets, because we know these markets are so crazy. We know how much can be done in such a little amount of time. However, at the end of the day, this stuff is 90% psychological. It's 10% skill. So we have to always keep that in mind. It's more about the money management, the risk management, the patience, being able to know how not to be greedy with these markets, because they're right here at our fingertips now. And we have to make sure that we're taking advantage of that the right way. So I want to dive into a few things for you today. I did pull up our patented Harmonic scanner. This is our scanner from one of our scanners with the company that we work with. And currently this is the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. And you see here, they actually put a buy limit or a buy entry here at the price of 30.57. See, 1.3057. This is saying there's an enter into this market here with a stop loss, cut our losses off. And here's our 1, 2, and 3 take profit points. So, this scanner is just another confirmation for us when it comes to being able to take the highest of probability trades. Okay, so now listen to this. If I told you that you could simply risk $10 to make $30 and be right 75% of the time, is that an investment that you would be comfortable making? Absolutely, guys. That means that you could lose that trade 2 out of 3 times and still make money. You would have still made $10. If you lost 10, you lost 10, and then you made 30. Your profit is in $10. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to go over super quick. Nothing too crazy, but just super quick, and how to show you that managing the money and using proper risk management is the best way to go and profit the right way in these markets. So I pulled up here the US dollar. This is my personal chart, and we go ahead and flip back and forth to this scanner, because guess what? This artificial intelligence, this AI, this scanner can see way more than my eyes can see. So being able to utilize this, me, and say my whole team, if they're thinking it's going up, this is thinking it's going up, I'm thinking it's more than likely going to be going up. So that's what we have to realize. And if I come here to USD CAD, you'll see that in this zone that it keeps on coming off of, at first, once we've seen this back up in this area here, now let me show you so everybody can see. Once we see this happening, now we know we're looking for the same thing to happen again, okay? And that's exactly what it did. So I wrote out here, if we were to make the purchase here, and on the scanner, this is the same price, 30.57. So we bought the USD, or the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. We bought it there. And now we come here, I'll show you. Now we come here, okay? And this is where it really gets crazy. Our stop loss is at 30.43, about 30.42, right? So this right here is from 52 to 42 is only a 10 pip stop loss. So if you were using, let me write this right here. If you were using a 0.01 lot, that 10 pip stop loss would be equal to $1, right? A 0.10 lot would be equal to $10, because it's $1 a pip. And all we're doing is moving the decimal 1 spot to the right. So if I move this decimal of 1.00 1 spot to the right, how much dollars per pip would that be? It would be $10 per pip. And if we lost 10 pips, we would be losing $100. So this is how the same trades here could be the difference between this same trade. Say if we lost this trade, it would be the difference between I could have lost $1, someone else could have lost $10, someone else with a bigger account could have lost $100. So depending on your account size is going to be dependent on which lot size you're going to use. Now, this is trading the foreign exchange market. All right. This is not like buying shares in a stock. It's totally different. The lot sizes determine everything. But what I wanted and pulled this up for is to show you the risk reward ratio. This is absolutely huge. So like I said, would you be willing to risk $10 to make $30 and be right 70, 80, 90% of the time? We all would, right? So this right here is actually almost a 5-to-1 ratio trade, meaning we could lose 4 times in a row, win 1, and still make money or break even on that specific trade right there. So this is absolutely huge. We want to make sure how to profit the right way is when we're getting in trades that it is at least a 2-to-1 ratio, meaning we're only risking $10 in order to make $20 or more than that. We don't want to be risking $10 to make $5. Then it's not going to add up, right? We're not going to win every trade, but if you're managing the money the correct way, you're going to profit, and continue profiting. Take that loss, but profit again. Take a little loss, profit even more. And at the end of the day, that's the goal in these markets. So I don't want to go too much in depth, but even say on this 10 pip stop loss, on the 10 pip stop loss, say we had an account, even let's do a small account. Say we had an account, well, let's do like $1,000 account. $1,000 account. And really, I like to risk anywhere between 5 to 10% of my account per trade. So 5% would be $50 is 5% of the account. And if I was only willing to lose $50 and my stop loss here was 10 pips based on the chart, right? Based on the chart, meaning if it broke this zone here, if it broke this zone, started shooting down, I'm going to just take my losses because more than likely it'll come back up, be here, and then more than likely that thing is going to drop. So I'm going to just get out of that trade and let it be. I'm going to take the loss. So what I wanted to show here is the $1,000 account, $50 is 5% of the account. So if I had a 10 pip stop loss, I would be, and let's pull up the first one, 0.01 lot is how much money on a 10 pip stop loss. I would lose $1. I would lose $1. Say I did a 0.10 lot size, I would be losing $10. So now I know I could go up to a 0.50 lot, which is $5 per pip because I moved the decimal 1 spot to the right, and that is going to give me a loss of $50. Okay, same thing with the reward on the other side. This reward here is it's about 65 pips. So this would give me a loss of $50. And if I did, obviously the lot size would be the same because it's the same trade. And it's 65 pips. So 65 times, let me do it in this calculator real quick. 65 times $5 a pip is $325, guys. On this trade right here, we just risked $50 to make $325 on this trade. That is with a $1,000 account, risking only 5% of the account. Guys, Forex, cryptocurrency, these markets are absolutely insane. Get with us, get with our program, get with our team, and I promise you, you're going to start profiting fast, but the right way. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, your evening, and talk soon. Hit me up if you have any questions. We'll be making more videos like this coming soon. Peace.